Welcome back, my fellow poets, to another Spooky Saturday video. To those of you who stumble across my content for the first time, I am your narrator, ParanormalPoet, and I narrate true, paranormal, scary stories who focuses more on atmosphere rather than visual aid to terrify you. So sit back, relax, and step into the world of the unknown.
Stories of monsters. They don't come from nowhere. Legends, folktales, whispered warnings passed down through generations, they all start with something. A sound, a shadow, a scream in the night that no one could explain. And if even a fraction of those stories are rooted in truth, then we have to ask ourselves, what else might be real? If myths are echoes of forgotten horrors, then what does that say about the ones still being seen? The ones still being heard? What does that say about La Llorona? Because people are still hearing her cries, still seeing her near rivers, wandering roads, searching for children she lost long ago, and some even say, trying to replace them. Hello, Paranormal Poet. I've debated sending this story in for years. Every time I think I've moved past it, I hear something, or dream something, and I'm suddenly right back there. March of 2016, that's when this all happened. It was late, around 9:30 p.m. at night, when we decided to go. I brought two of my closest friends with me. I didn't want to go alone, even if I told myself I was just going to clear my head. The lake. I'm not going to name it, out of respect for the families and, honestly, fear. You see, a few years ago before that night, someone close to my cousin, a friend that she knew, drowned there. It was ruled accidental. That word, accidental, was meant to bring closure, but it never sat right with me. Something in my heart kept whispering that it wasn't all that clear-cut, that someone or something was missing from that scenario. I told my friends I wanted to visit the lake to pay respect. They knew the story, they agreed. So we grabbed jackets, flashlights, and headed out for a night hike. The trail wasn't that long, maybe 15-20 minutes through the woods, but the moment we stepped onto the dirt path, it was like the trees were leaning in. The wind stopped. The woods were too quiet. I know people say that when something bad is about to happen, you can feel it, like the air itself changes. Well, that's precisely what happened. The deeper we went, the more it felt like we were walking into something we weren't supposed to know. The silence wasn't peaceful. It was holding its breath. We were maybe 5 minutes from the lake when we heard it. A scream. Loud, piercing, a woman's voice. But the worst part? It sounded exactly like my friend, the one who had drowned years prior. My blood went cold, my legs locked. The voice screamed again from further up the trail, closer to the lake. That's when we ran. All of us. We didn't think. We just bolted toward the water, not even questioning why. It felt like someone was in trouble, and despite every part of me saying turn around, we had to know. The trail opened into the riverside clearing. The lake was just beyond, still and black. Not a ripple, not a sound. The moon barely lit the path, but it was enough to see. Together we scanned the tree line, the lake itself. We scanned everything to see who was screaming. We couldn't find anyone. That's when I saw her. She stood near the bend of the sandbar, just where the water curved back behind the trees. A woman with long black hair hanging heavy over her shoulders, wearing a white gown that looked like it belonged in another century, thin like a night dress glowing in the moonlight. Her head was down, her arms slack at her sides. We couldn't see her face, but we didn't need to. She began crying, and that's when the childhood story of La Llorona began to make sense, except I was now staring at the legend herself. Every part of me screamed to run, and we did. None of us spoke, none of us looked back. I remember hearing something, a soft sobbing noise behind us as we tore through the woods, but I couldn't tell if it was her or if it was me. We got back to the car, slammed the door shut, and sat there shaking. We kept the headlights off, sat in the dark for nearly 5 minutes, too afraid to speak. When we finally did, it was just one question. You saw her too, right? And both of them nodded, quietly. We never went back, not once. Even now, years later, if someone brings up that lake, I get this sick feeling in my stomach, like she remembers me, like she's still standing there, waiting. And every now and then, late at night, when I'm trying to sleep, I swear I hear that same exact scream like I did that night. Just not in my head this time, but from outside my window. If you enjoyed this true story and wish to see more like it in the future, don't forget to hit subscribe if you are new, click that like button for me, and comment what moment did it for you. If you love true, paranormal, scary stories in audio-only format, you are in the right place, so tune in every Saturday at 9 p.m. PST for new stories every week.
Through the static and the silence, a whisper calls your name, a voice that chills your spirit, yet soothes you all the same. In the dark, the tales unfold, where shadows love to cry.